Yo, it's Mac from the Everyday Nobody's podcast. I know you see the title, so let's get straight to it. That boy Vlad was on Drake and Khaled this week on The Breakfast Club.
Drake is the most famous Jewish person on earth, essentially, right? Who else could do a tour and fill out coliseums worldwide who's Jewish besides Drake, right? Khaled is the most famous Palestinian in the world, but neither one of them has said anything about this at all. Mm-hmm. And people are saying, well, they're not politicians, whatever. They influence hundreds of millions of people, which ultimately has an influence on the world. And you're not choosing to say anything. And Drake, who has a Jewish mother, which by Jewish law makes him Jewish. But not only that, his parents got divorced when he was 5 years old, and he grew up with his Jewish mother and her Jewish relatives in Forest Hills, which is a Jewish community in Toronto. He had a bar mitzvah. And then when this happens, he doesn't say anything because I think that he doesn't want to potentially affect his record sales.
He was like, yo, Drake is the most famous Jewish person and Khaled is the most famous Palestinian. How come they ain't talking about the war that's going on over there? Him and Charlemagne, they was going back and forth about the importance of famous people speaking up about social issues, which brings up a good question. Should famous people speak out on social issues? Do Instagram posts even matter? Should we even care? If I'm going to be real, I'd rather these celebrities shut the fuck up, especially if they don't really know what's going on and if they ain't been talking about that shit. Like, we try to force famous people to know about everything, and it's like sometimes they're just not the expert. I don't want to hear 21 Savage and Cardi B tell me the intricacies of the Democratic Party. You're not qualified. I don't want to hear that shit. And since we on this topic, stop using celebrities to pander to black people, because that shit's hella offensive. And I know y'all know what y'all doing when y'all do that shit. Y'all remember when Hillary Clinton was running for president? She was getting endorsed by Jay-Z. She listened to one Beyonce album, and all of a sudden, she carried hot sauce in her bag.
What's something that you always carry with you?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you getting
For real? Or what about the time when they paid Juvenile and Manny Fresh to get up there shucking and jiving so people could take the vaccine?
Girl, you look good, want you vax that thing up. You's a handsome young brother, want you vax that thing up. Dating real life, you need to vax that thing up. Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that thing up.
Oh, y'all forgot about that? I can go on all day. Bottom line is celebrities are not subject matter experts, okay? We don't need to ask them these types of questions knowing that they don't know anything about it. And we also, as fans, don't need to invest so much into celebrities because they're not your savior. They don't have all the answers. They just make a good tune. If you want to know what's going on, do some actual research, get off Shade Room for a second, and then form your own opinion. You don't got to listen to these people. Trusting celebrities is why Cesar Pina was able to flip New Jersey, wasn't it? Y'all let DJ Envy get on the radio station and lie every day, and now you mad because you couldn't actually buy the Brooklyn Bridge. Stop listening to celebrities. Now, if I was Drake and I really wanted to help, I wouldn't do no Instagram posts because I don't think that's really going to do shit. If I'm really trying to help, I'm going to go behind the scenes. I'm going to put my resources together. I'm actually going to do something towards the cause. Because the shit on Instagram that, okay, people talk about it for an hour and then they move on. It doesn't really do anything. Not to mention, even if you do something good or post something positive, somebody going to find a way to scrutinize you and they're going to find a way to shit on the beautiful thing that you've done. So it's almost like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. And that album was so bad, he really don't need no extra scrutiny right now. He going through some things. Y'all remember when Hawaii was on fire? I remember. Oprah and The Rock, they put their money up because, they both got houses and families or whatever. They got situations in Hawaii.
Oprah and The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, coming together to aid communities impacted by the wildfires, launching a fund with an initial donation of $10 million, but also asking for more help.
The next day, they was getting killed online because people were like, wait, y'all both billionaires? Why don't y'all just put up the money? Why don't y'all pay for everything? So it's like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. I wouldn't do. At that point, if I'm going to put up all this money and people still going to on me, what is the point of helping?
Well, y'all, I'm going home. I watched my wife work all day getting 30 bags together for you ungrateful sons of And all I can hear is criticize, criticize, criticize.
Long story short, rappers should rap, actors should act, lawyers should lie, politicians should politic. And everybody just needs to stay in their lane. And as fans, stop looking for celebrities to come save your life because they can't do for you. What do I know? I'm just an everyday nobody. Tell me what you think in the comments, like and subscribe. I'm out.